like apoko. Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Eve and I'm your favorite Christian girl. How have you guys been doing? A very big shout out to everyone if you've watched my last video, and I'm sure that you're going to gather around because you like apoko. Well, anyways, this is a testimony to ensure that you guys are going to gather around. Now, remember that the last episode I told you was a 2-part series, so I'm going to be giving you the second part of the testimony. So, the last episode I was talking about trusting God's timing, and I talked to you guys about a testimony that made me realize that every time that you wait on God for a particular miracle, the time that He gives it to you is actually the best time. So, as much as possible, try to wait. Okay, so I was saying, and then I did not get a mail from the other job, and then my friends that went for the other open interview, which I would have gone for if I didn't get this other mail, they went to Dubai, and I was all type of things. I was really happy for them. I was really happy for them to start with, but then in my mind, I'm like, I'm not worth it. Like, what's going on? You know, it was really painful. You know, it's enough for you to say that you're waiting for God's time, but then you see things happening for the people that you all planned and prayed together. You know how it feels. You have to be totally honest with yourself. Like, it can be really painful. Anyways, when they went to Dubai, a friend of mine called me and he's like, okay, there's a particular company that wants a presenter. Please come to Yaba. So Yaba is a place in Lagos that is not exactly so tush. And I'm like, what kind of job is in Yaba? Presenter. And hope it's not this 5 kobo jobs because I'm not interested. And he didn't tell me the name of the company. And I'm like, you know what, I'm not coming. And he was like, please come, please. And I'm like, why did you remember me? Because this person, I hadn't spoken to the person for a very long time. So I mean, why did you remember me? And then he was like, just come. I made my way there. I got there and I realized that the company was actually a very big company, and I'm like, okay. But I wasn't so excited because I felt like, okay, presenter, you know. Anyways, I went there and I did what I had to do, yada yada yada. I went home, I didn't hear anything from them. The next day, the guy calls me again and says, oh, come on, do. I said, please, if you guys just want me to do this thing, pay me on that day so I can go home. I don't know why you have to make me come again and again. I'm spending transport for the job that I've not gotten. I don't get. You get. And he was like, don't worry, that he actually saw a lot of presenters all through the week, but it was me that his mind kept telling, call Evelyn. I haven't seen this person for years, and I kept wondering why me, you know. Anyways, maybe because I was so good, but I got there, I did what I had to do, left again. I didn't hear anything from them, and I kept calling in like, what's up, you guys just wasted my time or what? I think I actually went there for like 1 week and nothing, not 1 naira dropped. I'm like, I don't understand. Like, was I just wasting my time? Are you guys just even supposed to pay for my time, the times that I came and all of that? So one Monday I was already getting angry, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go there and give them a peace in my mind. And then I went to the company. I was wearing flat shoes. I was not looking flattering at all. And trust me guys, not every time that I used to look fabulous. So sometimes I used to look like a girl. That was one of those days. So I just because I was really angry, I just got in there. And when I got there, I found out that the owner of the company, the associates from the UK and other parts of the country were there, and they were having a proper audition. And I'm like, fam, I wasn't called, I wasn't told. Like, why would you guys do this? And that audition was going to determine the people who would be working for that company. And all this was happening so fast. And then I said, okay, you know what? I'm just going to stay and do this audition. So everybody went in. When I went in for my own audition, they were looking at me. They asked me like 5 times, how old are you? Because I was looking very smallish. Those of you who know me know I'm not a very fat person. But then how I was looking like a very small girl. How old are you? How old are you? Because they wanted a particular age for the job. And I told them, see, I'm up to this age. And they're like, okay, just go ahead and do it. I did my audition, and when I was done, they were all clapping. In my mind, I'm like, you guys are not serious. I mean, I've been coming here for 1 week. Let me make the story short. I finally got a call, and I was given the job, and the salary was amazing. Now let me tell you what God did. First off, if I had gotten that open interview, I would have probably been in Dubai having fun, with a salary that was not close to anything that I wanted, you know. Secondly, if I was in Dubai, I wouldn't have gotten this job. The salary was more than what I had actually told God I wanted to be earning. The job is exactly what I love to do, presentation. It is very flexible because I told God I wanted a job that would enable me to work at my other place and do other things. So the time I opened my book, I realized that God made sure that other mail came in so that I would not be able to go for that open interview, because I would have gotten that job anyhow. Whether I knew I would have gotten the job, you know. He used that other mail to block the fact that I shouldn't go for that open interview, and so that I would wait in Lagos and do what I had to do. And then he gave me the perfect job, the perfect salary, the perfect colleagues. Like, if you watch my story, you can tell that my office is a vibe. So I'm just trying to tell you now, watching that, see, you might be praying for something and it seems like every other person is getting it. Oh, every other person is getting a car. Every other person is getting their miracle, and it looks like your own is not coming. Hold on. You see how God did mine? He used things that seemed good to block it. I had my moments of tears and all of that, but it was finally worth it. I have a lot of testimonies like this, of moments where things would happen and stop one other thing from happening, and at the end of the day I realized. So I have come to understand how God works, and I'm telling you, watching me, I don't know what you're praying to God for. I don't know what you've been asking God for. It might be 5 years, 2 years, 3 years, 7 years. It doesn't matter the time. This God you're praying to is the one that controls time. So regardless of the time, he knows, and his own timing is always perfect. Trust me, every time he does it at that time, you'd realize that, yeah, it was worth the wait. So trust God today, trust him tomorrow, and trust him always. All right, guys, that's the end of my testimony. My next episode, I think I'll be talking about the things that I did when I wanted this new job, like the faith work that I did, just in what I did for the car. And trust me, you're going to love it. Thank you so much for joining me. Please do well to subscribe and also ring the bell so you know every time that I have a new video. Every time that I have a new video. Thank you very much. God bless you and have a great day. Bye for now.